Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing for TV shows I love tag because I enjoy watching TV and I saw this tag doing the rounds and thought I would join in and share my TV love. As per standard with all the other tags I've done, there's a few questions about TV shows and I'll share my answers. Question number 1, favourite shows. Got quite a list here. Okay, Star Trek in its various incarnations, Doctor Who, Torchwood, there's Game of Thrones, Daredevil, Flash, Arrow, Sherlock. Sherlock is definitely a top favourite of mine. And what else have I been watching? X-Files. What have I already said? I can't remember now. There's Battlestar Galactica, 24, Angel, Buffy. Those are some of my many favourites. Question number 2, favourite genre. Well, favourite genre is a pretty tough one because I don't really have a favourite genre because what I watch can vary across different genres. The general rule is I've got to enjoy it. Good writing, good characterisation, good story, and generally I actually do prefer the more fantasy, sci-fi, superhero type stuff. Number 3, least favourite show. Generally for shows I don't like are reality TV shows and soaps. Can't get into those at all, and in all honesty I don't see the appeal, and it puzzles me that other people watch those, but each to their own. 4, my most rewatched show and favourite show to binge watch. I don't binge watch hugely, but when it does come to binge watching, Game of Thrones will be top that list. I started late to the Game of Thrones story, and so I had a few seasons of DVDs and I managed to watch those pretty quickly. But generally in a day I wouldn't really do more than 3 episodes a day. So it probably stretched over like 2 or 3 weeks and I had caught up. Number 5, do I prefer watching things week by week or binge watching? I'm kind of in the middle of those two. I like the idea of a week by week show, but then sometimes it's like I can't wait for the next one and want to watch it straight away. If a show is being broadcast once per week, perfectly fine, and if I miss it, then I can catch up. But when it comes to binge watching again, I don't really do more than 2 episodes straight in a row. So my binge watching is like 2 episodes a day, and I could probably do that every day because I do like to do other things besides watching TV. 6, favourite television characters. Top favourite would be Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock. Just think that is a brilliant depiction of Sherlock. My favourite Sherlock. And Hugh Laurie's Dr. House. House in question 1. House is also one of my favourite shows. So just quickly going back to question 1, other favourite shows are House and also Lost. Now back onto question 6, my favourite television characters. So I've already just mentioned Sherlock, and the other one is Hugh Laurie's Dr. House. Thought House was brilliant writing. So, whoever created the character, genius. He's written very well, and Hugh Laurie is perfect at playing him. And it's just like a grumpy doctor, almost an anti-hero, and it's just played very well. Best character in that TV show and one of the best characters ever made. 7, favourite television ships. Television ships? Ships? Bit of an odd question. Anyway, my favourite ship would be for Starship Enterprise in Star Trek, and also Battlestar Galactica ship in Battlestar Galactica is pretty awesome as well. But top part goes to the Enterprise. 8, a show I could never get into. Pretty much any reality TV show. Could never get into those at all. Except Britain's Got Talent. Watched that for a bit, but then fell out of it because I got bored. 9, a show I fell out of love with. I very much enjoyed CSI to begin with, and then after a while I got bored and stopped watching it because despite really enjoying the early shows, the show just kept on going on, and then the characters changed, and they just weren't as interesting, and it's like very repeated stories, it got predictable, so I got bored and stopped watching it. Question 10, a show that was cancelled too soon. My opinion, there's, 2. One is Revolution. It had a great concept, a world where electricity no longer works, so electricity got stopped. So modern technology stopped working, and it was really good first season, and then the second season was a bit boring, and it ended with a cliffhanger, which was really annoying. As much as I could see the show was going to get cancelled because the story was getting a bit rubbish, it was a really annoying cliffhanger that I'd have liked to have seen resolved, but never will. And another show that was cancelled too soon is Farscape, an old 90s sci-fi series. It went on for 4 years, had a massive cliffhanger to end it where 2 characters died, and then it got cancelled. But fortunately, they managed to resolve it with a TV movie a few years later. But that TV movie, whilst enjoyable, very much rushed things. It would have been nice to have had a whole nother season there to sort stuff out. 11. Guilty pleasure show. That would be Pokemon. Yep, still watch the anime where I can. Just don't tell anyone, it's my little secret. 12. What am I currently watching? Right now, nothing, because the TV is in a different room and it's currently off. But in general terms, when I do switch on the TV to watch stuff, at this point in time it's normally Game of Thrones. Season 7 is being broadcast. I have to wait until Monday to watch the next one. As it is the middle of summer, that's pretty much the only show I'm watching. Nothing else is due to come on until October. Going back to question 1 again, I missed a show and I can't believe it. The Walking Dead. How did I miss that off in the first round? I think it's because it hasn't been on for a few months and isn't due back for a few months yet. But still ashamed at forgetting that one. And one other show I actually couldn't get into was Luke Cage. So that's a Marvel superhero thing, following on from Daredevil and Jessica Jones. I started watching it and I just really couldn't get into it. Daredevil I very much enjoyed, really liked that one. Jessica Jones for me was a bit up and down, but Luke Cage, just couldn't get into it. I think it's the style of the story. And if the character was interesting, but I don't know, the show just seemed to drag out the story. I just couldn't really get into it. That is my TV shows I love tag. Hope you enjoyed the tag, and what TV shows do you love? I'm now going to go off and find something to watch on TV. Hopefully something good, and as for now, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back for a new video soon. Bye!